Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Clues Memorial Hall of Butler University. Before the event begins, we would like to remind you of certain procedures to follow in order to ensure the safety and comfort of everyone in the theater. Please check to make sure all cell phones, pagers, watch alarms, audible devices, and text devices are turned off or silenced. Please refrain from using these devices during the event. Remember, the taking of photographs, the use of recording devices, and the use of text devices is strictly prohibited. Please take a moment to notice your surroundings. Locate at least 2 exits closest to your seat. In the event of an emergency, please walk calmly through an exit and listen for further announcements.
Good afternoon. My name is Robert Soltis, and it is my honor to serve as the Dean of the College of Pharmacy and Health Sciences. I'm pleased to welcome you here today for the hooding ceremony for the class of 2017 from the College of Pharmacy and Health Sciences. This year we have 73 students receiving their Master's Physician Assistant Studies and 118 Doctor of Pharmacy graduates. Congratulations to all of our graduates. Congratulations also to the families and friends who have supported and encouraged you over the course of this program. Today we have the opportunity to acknowledge your accomplishments and share the joy with some of the individuals who have helped you reach this goal. I would like to ask the graduates to stand and join me in thanking these very special people who have played a role in your lives. The faculty and staff are here today, and they share their same feelings. They were part of your journey during this time at Butler. They are proud of you for who you are and who you will become. It too is a celebration for them as they share this very important day with you. Thank you to our faculty and staff. I would like to take a moment to remember Nicholas Knoll, who died in his P1 year due to an unknown heart condition. He was known as a mentor to his peers. If we could take a moment of silence to remember Nicholas. Thank you. We're here today for your hooding ceremony. It represents the last step before graduation, an opportunity for the college family to celebrate together prior to the big dance that occurs tomorrow at Hinkle Fieldhouse. At graduation, the president will have a few words, and among them, he will state that conferring upon you the degree with all the rights, privileges, and responsibilities pertaining thereto. If you think about that statement, it's exciting to think about the rights and privileges under which you will operate. For that, it includes the eligibility to become credentialed professionals. You're going to be beginning a professional practice or postgraduate training opportunities. Very exciting opportunities, very exciting time in your career. And it gives you an opportunity to reflect and pause about all the accomplishments that you've made to this point. We also want to encourage you to be mindful that with these privileges come some responsibilities. Later in our ceremony, you will recite the oath of your respective profession. Consider carefully the obligations that you are accepting today. In this role as a healthcare professional, you have the opportunity to make a difference in the lives of so many individuals that you will serve. We look forward to tomorrow when we formally welcome you into the Butler family alumni. It is now my pleasure to ask Daniel Fisher and Carissa Miller, PA class presidents, to say a few words regarding the program and present the PA Preceptor and Faculty Awards for 2017.
Hello, everyone. My name is Daniel Fisher. I'm president of 75% of the PA class of 2017. The Butler PA program decided to restructure its curriculum to a 2-year strictly graduate program, opposed to the traditional 3-year program that had undergraduate students intertwined. The gist of the program remained, which was converting students to competent clinicians, but the schedules, courses, admissions, timing all changed. To the students, the transition made little difference. The class I'm part of continued its course. We attended lecture and lab, received the information professors delivered. We had an extra handful of classmates to meet, become friends with, share our struggles, and unfortunately compete with for jobs. However, we saw little of the behind-the-scenes work of the professors' countless hours of planning and preparation during the preceding 4 years or so. In the past 2 years, their plan was put into action and subsequently had 2 separate curriculums to teach with minimal direct overlap, 25 extra students to accompany for office hours, 25 extra students to place on rotations, thanks to Guthrie, while actively ironing out the fine details of the new curricular logistics, with the additional poorly timed stress of being evaluated for program recertification. Not to mention the class below us also had 2 separate cohorts, so multiply everything I said by 2. Perhaps the most impressive measure was the stability of the professors and staff's sanity. They would willingly speak about the transition if questioned. However, they never griped at how overworked they truly were. Our education was continuously presented with high quality, without any compromise. Even in the peak of our 2nd year, when each individual student could have easily sapped any of the professors' entire office hours, they were available for us. In retrospect, I think it's fair to assume that most of the students were focused on themselves during PA school, but the professors and staff, who arguably faced a comparable, if not elevated level of responsibility, were focused on the students and not themselves. It was very easy to overlook this during the past 3 years, but I think at some point we should all reflect back on what they taught us beyond medical knowledge: integrity, selflessness, perseverance, competency, morality, and so on. I challenge my classmates to apply these qualities as a clinician and as a human. For instance, when you've been on a 10-hour shift and a URI patient presents, do you really want to take the effort to explain the difference between a viral and a bacterial URI and why they may not need an antibiotic, and what to expect the next week in terms of their symptoms. Probably not. It'd be much easier to get out the script pad and write a prescription so the pharmacist can smolder at the antibiotic resistance us silly practitioners are relentlessly aiding to. But in times like these, consider what we've been indirectly taught and probably why we entered the medical field initially, which is to serve others without your personal interest in mind. Basically, I'm trying to express a thank you to the faculty and staff at the Butler PA program for not only preparing us for our careers, but also for life in general. Thank you for being great role models, and as a class, we're truly grateful. To my classmates, congratulations. I genuinely enjoyed growing close with all of you, and good luck in the next chapter of your life. We're demonstrated we're capable of being competent clinicians, and we will succeed, which is easily understandable, considering the fact that in the expression of one of our favorite professors, that we're Butler PAs. Thank you. And now, Carissa Miller.
Good afternoon. Again, my name is Carissa Miller, and I've had the honor and pleasure of serving as the class president for the inaugural MPAS class. 2 very short years ago, I journeyed back to Butler after graduating in 2013 with a biology degree, and after taking some much-needed time to figure out my life's path. I was nervous. I'd been away from campus for over 2 years, and all my undergraduate friends were no longer students, and I was about to begin a very rigorous program. But within all those nerves, there was a lot of excitement, because for me, Butler is home. That home feeling that was cultivated during my undergraduate experience continued to grow and strengthen almost immediately during our first day of orientation. It was quickly apparent that the PA faculty and staff care very much about the well-being and success of each student, as well as care deeply for one another. Their attitudes and actions set a precedent for our MPAS class. Factor that in with the fact that we had to show up to the same classroom, sit in the same chair for 8+ hours every day for an entire summer. A bond forms very quickly, I must say. And what a journey it's been. Reflecting back on the past 2 months, these 2 years have been a lot of different things. It's been hectic, it's been exciting, it's been challenging both academically and personally. It's been rewarding, it's been overwhelming, it's been busy, it's even been a little bit fun, but most of all, it's been worth it. So if you don't mind, I'd like to take this time to say a few thank yous. So first and foremost, thank you to my fellow 25 MPS classmates. Thank you for allowing me to represent you over the past 2 years. It truly has been an honor. Thank you for providing comedic relief during the dark didactic days. Thank you for continuously encouraging not only me, but each other. And thank you for making the past 24 months great. Next, I'd like to say thank you to all the faculty and staff of the PA program. It's been a challenging 2 years, not only for us students, but as Daniel said, as for you as well. We recognize that and appreciate all the endless hours you've spent preparing lectures, panoptos, exams, and labs in order for us to receive the best education. Thank you for sharing your wisdom and for all the encouragement. Thank you to my family and all the family members and significant others present here today. Thank you for listening to us complain for the past 24 months about how hard and time-consuming PA school is. Thank you for encouraging us to stick with it. Thank you to my parents for allowing me to dream big, for instilling in me a great work ethic, for making me believe in myself, for having patience when I switched career paths about 5 different times, and for helping me move about a dozen times in the past 6 years. But most of all, thank you for teaching me about kindness and grace. For without all of you, we would not be here today. So again, thank you. As I wrap up, I want to leave you with this. If I've learned one thing during my time here in PA school, it's been this. The people around you truly make or break an experience. So as we go forward, I challenge you with this. Surround yourself with good people that will not only make you better, but be that person that surrounds others and makes them better as well. Again, thank you all. Congratulations to all the graduates here today. Good luck on all of your future endeavors. God bless, and go Dogs. At this time, Daniel and I will now present the PA Program Class Awards. So the first award of today is the PA Preceptor of the Year. This award goes to a preceptor who is not a Butler University faculty member. This individual has been stated as to be going above and beyond in all aspects of the rotational experience, as well as, in addition to being a wonderful teacher, she's an exceptional provider, and a lot can be learned by just watching her interactions with patients. The 2017 PA class would like to honor Maggie Doty Lewis. So if you could come on up here.
And this award goes to the PA Clinical Instructor of the Year. This award goes to the clinical instructor for the PA program selected by the class. It was said of this individual, she's a preceptor who invests in the lives of her students and inculcates skills that enable them not only to identify pathology, plan interventions, and perform procedures, but to care for patients as people. She quieted the anxiety surrounding surgery and both gently encouraged her students as well as instilling within them a healthy fear of the operating room. The PA class of 2017 would like to recognize Professor Lori Vasquez. Ms. Vasquez, please come to the podium to accept your award and have your picture taken. This award goes to the PA Faculty of the Year. It has been said of this faculty member, the dedication is insurmountable. In addition, she works countless hours to educate, coordinate, and arrange clinical rotations. She does all of this with a positive attitude and kind-hearted nature.
Professor Guthrie, please come to the podium to accept your award.
Thank you, Daniel and Carissa, for your remarks and presentation of the PA awards. Well deserved, by all means. Now I'd like to call to the stage Brandon Elpers, P4 class president, to say a few words and present the awards for that program.
Good afternoon, and welcome again, faculty, staff, family, and friends. We appreciate your unwavering support and encouragement over these past few years. None of this would have been possible without you. Now, on behalf of the Pharmacy class of 2017, I would like to issue an apology to the PAs for always having to hear us complain about clusters. We know how busy your schedule was, and we're happy to have this day of celebration with you. I would like to start the speech off with defining a concept, the concept of reverse pharmacology. Don't worry, this will be on Panopto later. Similar to reverse engineering, reverse pharmacology involves identifying a final product or target and then synthesizing a molecule to bind to it in order to produce a desired effect. Our lives until this point have followed a path similar to that of reverse pharmacology. We've always had that target or end goal in mind, and we have now completed the necessary steps to get there. For example, we knew that by coming to Butler, we would be able to graduate from our respective programs. It was always a very linear process. Sure, at times our faith may have wavered in those sleepless nights, the time we had 4 exams and a case presentation in a span of 24 hours. That time where coffee seemed to no longer be effective. But we've always been able to see the light at the end of the tunnel. We survived our friends playing closer on repeat, 18 sets of those beloved clusters, the departure of Brad Stevens, and a mumps outbreak. But now, today and tomorrow signifies a change in that methodology. one where the end goal isn't clearly or perfectly defined. We must now embark on a new journey, our own journey. We must come up with our own definition of success, as we will now be subject to our own grading criteria. We must find our own opportunities, as there isn't a listserv in life that will provide us with updates and conveniently guide us along our way. As we close this chapter in our lives, another much more accomplished chapter closes with us, that of Dr. Jean Van Tile. I would like to take this opportunity to thank her for her dedication to the college and for her contributions to the Indianapolis community. In honor of her, I'm going to use a metaphor based on a word that is near and dear to all of our hearts: pharmacokinetics. There are four main principles that make up pharmacokinetics: absorption, distribution, metabolism, and excretion. There are also, and strangely enough, all of these relate to our futures. First, absorption. It is here in which we have absorbed the knowledge and the skills needed to be successful in the future. From compounding, answering drug info questions, to practicing evidence-based medicine, and using UpToDate a little too frequently, we have gained the expertise needed to excel in our profession. Next, we have distribution. Tomorrow may be the last time all of us are together in the same room, as soon we will be distributed throughout the world to wherever our next steps take us. May we use our education as a passport to send us to new places and expose us to new opportunities. The third principle is metabolism. For this one, imagine the world as a liver, one full of CYP enzymes responsible for different interactions. Right. May we have more interactions that induce success in our lives than those that inhibit our growth. Lastly, the fourth and final principle is excretion. Wherever we go, may we always leave our mark behind. May we depart confidently knowing that we have accomplished all of our goals. In conclusion, I would like to leave you all with a bit of wisdom I picked up from a documentary I saw this past weekend. It was a tale about a group of friends who engage in a series of high-speed heists. In their most recent chronicle, known as Fast and Furious 8, there was a quote that stuck with me. "It's not the car, it's who is behind the wheel." Those are words to live by, as now, more than ever, we are in the driver's seats. As we say our final goodbyes, may your drive and determination continue to guide you throughout your new adventures. May your difficult journeys always lead to beautiful destinations. Thank you. I now have the pleasure to present the Preceptor and Faculty Awards for the Pharmacy program. The Outstanding Pharmacy Preceptor is given to a preceptor not paid by Butler University as a faculty member. Students are encouraged to nominate and provide reasons for preceptors they have worked with over the last 12 months. The following was said of this individual: "His dedication to student learning and outcomes, the advancement of the pharmacy profession in the Butler community is extraordinary, as well as he went above and beyond to make a rotation full of variety and excellent learning opportunities." The winner of the Pharmacy Preceptor of the Year Award is Dr. Phil Having from Ortho Indy Hospital. The Outstanding Pharmacy Practice Professor Award is given to a Butler faculty member in the Pharmacy Practice Department. This year, there was a tie. Of the first winner, it was said, "She is truly an expert in her field. She does an excellent job in providing a comfortable learning environment for all of her students." This was said of the second faculty member. "His commitment to the success of his students, along with an outstanding teaching style and sense of humor, have prepared us to excel in our futures." It's my pleasure to announce this award to both Dr. Lindsay Somm and Dr. Kevin Toohey. Bravo. This is yours.
Thank you.
Congratulations.
Thanks very much.
The Outstanding Science Department Professor Award is presented to a faculty member of the Science Department that students have had for class anytime throughout the pharmacy curriculum. Students are urged to consider the faculty member who really made an impact on their education. It was said of this faculty member, starting P1 year, this professor challenged us to always think comprehensively, which strongly impacted our learning styles in subsequent courses. She is a passionate teacher who also holds the record for the most calls to IT. Please help me welcome Dr. Kimberly Beck. And our last award, the Hedgebeck Award. It is presented to a faculty member who exemplifies the devotion to the profession of pharmacy and especially compassion for students, not only in the classroom, but also in their personal lives. It is awarded to any faculty member, but it must be given to a person who is also a pharmacist. The Hedgebeck Award this year will also be presented to 2 individuals, as there was another tie in class selection. The first individual is described as defining the role of a mentor. She has a true aptitude for teaching. She always wears a smile, is extremely personable, and deserves the highest praise for the dedication to her students. The second individual had a student say this: her inherent positivity makes her an engaging and dynamic force. From one interaction, you'll believe that you are able to conquer the world, that you're capable of going out and conquering the world. Sorry. Please help me congratulate both Dr. Tracy Costello and Dr. Jane Gervasio.
Thank you, Brandon, for your thoughtful comments. And now we will move on to the hooding ceremony. Of all the pieces of academic regalia, the hood tells us the most about the accomplishments of the wearer. The hood varies in size based on the degree. The trim color is reflective of the subject to which the degree pertains. Hoods used by those individuals obtaining degrees in pharmacy and the health sciences have a green trim. You will notice a variety of colors of hoods tomorrow at graduation. Hoods are lined with the official colors of the university conferring the degree. The inside lining is folded outward down the back to expose the school colors, blue and white. It seems most appropriate at this college-specific event that we use this symbol, the hood, to declare that you deserve to wear not only the colors of Butler University, but the colors of your profession or field. We applaud you in an internal event today, and we are proud that you will be wearing your colors publicly tomorrow at graduation. The graduates are also wearing cords. The PA cords, which are teal and gray, are worn by some of the PA students to signify their recent induction into Pi Alpha, the National PA Honor Society. Rho Chi cords are purple and white, and they signify membership in the Pharmacy Academic Honor Society. Phi Lambda Sigma has yellow and green cords, and it signifies membership in the Pharmacy Leadership Society. I would now like to introduce Ann Bilodeau, Director of the Butler University Speech and Language Clinic, to present the students who are receiving hoods.
Thank you, Dean Soltis. It's an honor and a privilege for me to participate in this very special program. I will read the names of the Master of Physician Assistant Studies graduates to be hooded. I will read 2 student names at a time, and I kindly ask you to hold your applause until after all of the names have been read. Please welcome Professors Lori Farquhar and Jennifer Guthrie to the stage. Morgan Aubert and Benjamin Bach. Ashley Booth, Kristen Brady. Serena Karras and Melanie Coder. Cheyenne Collop and Cassandra Craigie. Caitlin Crohan and Abigail Davis. Andrew D'Onofrio and Amanda Eckhart. Daniel Fisher and Patricia Flynn. Leslie Frank, Abigail Gallett. Michael Giacopelli and Regina Gianaris. Nicole Hamilton, Samuel Harmon. Amy Hemmelgarn and Brianna Hankey. Please congratulate these students as we welcome Dr. Brenda Quincy and Professor Betsy Schmidt to the stage. Cameron Hernandez and Nicolette Juleson. Chase Patrick Kern, Jordan Kierkegaard. Catherine Cruz and Kelsey Kelly. Megan Leach and Allison McAllister. Lauren McCracken, Chloe Meese. Anna Mahelich and Lindsay Mueller. Stephanie Murdoch and Becca Murphy. Ariel Knoll, Elizabeth Peck. Allie Watson, Danielle Webb. Emily Williams and Julia Williams. Allison Wolter and Emily Yarman. As we welcome to the stage Dr. Jennifer Snyder and Professor Callie Vaness, please congratulate these students. Corey Bomer and Kevin Bogenschutz. Stephanie Bonifant and Samantha Bilesma. Callan Cochran, Shelby Copeland. Molly Cremens and Mallory Cross. Stefania Galowska and Rachel Guerin. Alexandra Heffron and Alexandra Hoffman. Jetta Casilius and Jennifer Cook. Janelle Lance and Elizabeth Lequi. Ryan Lilly, Kristen Lohi. Adam Metzler and Carissa Miller. Alec Pinder, Ellen Robinson. Allison Schultes and James Volmer. Caroline Wise and Jeffrey Wright. Please congratulate these outstanding students. You will now take the physician oath. the physician assistant oath. Lori Pilot, the first PA program director, and who will retire this May, will lead the PA students in the oath of a physician assistant. I invite any physician assistants on stage or in the audience to also stand and recite the oath. Dr. Pilot?
2017 is a special year for PAs as we celebrate the 50th anniversary of the PA profession. I am proud to have been affiliated with this profession for 44 of those years. Congratulations, PA students, soon to be graduates. It gives me great pleasure to welcome you to this noble profession as we honor its 50th anniversary. Students and fellow PAs, please raise your right hand and join me as we recite the oath together. Those in the audience, please feel free to follow along with the oath that is printed in your program. Please read along with me. I will uphold the tenets, flipped a page too far. Okay, start over again. Upon my entry in the physician assistant profession, I pledge to perform the following duties with honesty, integrity, and dedication, remembering always the paramount importance to be the welfare of my patients. I will be diligent in understanding both my personal capabilities and my limitations, striving always to improve my medical practice. I will actively seek to expand my intellectual knowledge and skills, keeping abreast of advances in medical art and science. I will uphold the tenet of patient-centered, team-based care. I will treat equally all persons who seek my care, regardless of race, gender, religion, nationality, political, or socioeconomic status. I will uphold the tenets of beneficence, non-malfeasance, and informed consent without fail. I will hold in absolute confidence the information shared with me in the course of practicing medicine, and I will educate to the best of my ability any student entering this noble profession. These duties are pledged with sincerity and on my honor.
I will now present the Doctor of Pharmacy students for hooding. I again say that I will read 2 student names at a time, and I again ask you to kindly hold your applause until after all of the names have been read. Please welcome Professors Dr. Kim Beck and Dr. Trish Devine to the stage. Sonia Aguili Marizi and Christina Anselet. Trey Anderson and Andrea Baker. Cameron Baker and Ryan Barton. Tyler Barton and Lauren Beauchamp. Nicole Beck, Christy Bertram. Anna Mae Beswick and Caroline Betts. Shelby Beitel and Allison Biken. Catherine Binger, Eric Black. Megan Blaze and Morgan Bolton House. Megan Brooks Heyer and Alexander Cairns. Bradley Carcaville and Zoe Castellano. Eric Chen and Jordan Clark. Ellen Klaus and Jasmine Cody. Nicole Coglanese and Kevin Corsell. Julia Courtney and Daniel Cutter. As we welcome Dr. Stephanie Enns and Dr. Conrad Hong to the stage, please congratulate these students. Kelly Davidson and Timothy Ryan Davis. Paige Detzler and Elizabeth Diller. Ryan Dimmitt and Margaret Dorenzo. Brandon Elpers and Bethany Fitzhands. Martina Fraga and Ryan Freyer. Zachary Geyer and James Goff. Nathan Hance, and Taylor Harlow. Andrew Hart, Jessica Heinowski. Alexandria Hisong and Nicole Hudak. Zachary Houston, Nicole Jackson. Alyssa Jenkins and Ryan Junkins. Joseph Kalis and Mallory Kashak. Jeremy Kaufman and Casey Kurt. Emily Keith and Christine Kleeman. As we welcome Dr. Patience Masama and Dr. Tracy Costello to the stage, please congratulate these students. Kevin Canary and Kelsey Curry. Tyler Lasky and Marisha Lavender. Mitchell Lees and Katie Lefevers. Sarah Levinson and Kelsey Lucas. Sarah Lowry, Elizabeth Mader. Kelly Mahoney and Alexandra Maurer. Carly Messinger and Stephen Muehlman. Matthew Mayle and Sarah Moore. Thomas Muma, and Allison Owen. Andrew Pock and Lauren Palmer. Jenna Park and Michael Park. Jordan Pierce and Paulina Fan. Macy Plummer and Krista Palicchio. Matthew Polston and Jacob Reedy. As we welcome Professors Lori Pilot and Lindsay Somm to the stage, please congratulate these students. Sienna Ryder and Adam Rominger. Ryan Rust and Abby Salvatore. Kyle Saunders and Courtney Schindler. Ryan Schneck and Kylie Shelley. Catherine Skoog and Lindsay Sopetti. Nicole Staggy and Danielle Stone. Andrew Tashler and Danielle Thomas. Heather Thomas and Carly Thompson. Christina Traxler and Allison Trosson. Liana Zanatakos and Brittany Urbanik. Swati Vadri, and Art Valdos. Storm Van Wy and Morgan Van Weinsberg. Bridget Veldman and Delina Vo. Ashley Walter and Jacqueline Wazenchuk. Brittany Wells and Aaron Wensloff. And Elizabeth Willis. Please congratulate these outstanding students. You will now take the oath of a pharmacist. Dr. Jean Van Tile, who will also retire this May, will guide you in taking this oath. I invite any pharmacist on stage or in the audience to also stand and recite the oath.
Congratulations. Will you raise your right hands, please? I will uphold the tenets. Whoa. Wrong page. Hello, Lori. So sorry. So congratulations, pharmacy students. For all, the oath is printed in the back of the program. And students and fellow pharmacists, please raise your right hand and join me. I promise to devote myself to a lifetime of service to others through the profession of pharmacy. In fulfilling this vow, I will consider the welfare of humanity and the relief of pain my primary concern. I will apply my knowledge, experience, and skills to the best of my ability to assure optimal outcomes for my patients. I will respect and protect all personal and health information entrusted to me. I will accept the lifelong obligation to improve my professional knowledge and competence. I will hold myself and my colleagues to the highest principles of our profession's moral, ethical, and legal conduct. I will embrace and advocate changes that improve patient care. I will utilize my knowledge, skills, experience, and values to prepare the next generation of pharmacists. I take these vows voluntarily and with the full realization of the responsibility with which I am entrusted by the public. Thank you. I now welcome Dean Soltis back to the podium. I'll turn the page for you.
Tomorrow, you will officially become Butler alumni, joining a group of nearly 6,000 alumni from the College of Pharmacy and Health Sciences, representing a multitude of practices throughout the world. Butler University will then become your alma mater. As you may know, alma mater is Latin for fostering mother. This is a very apt description of the role that Butler University plays in the lives of its graduates. Earlier this spring, I had asked the graduates to send me their thoughts and experiences as a student at Butler. You'll notice in the program there are a couple of quotes dispersed throughout. Those are just a sample of the several that I had received. And so the themes that had come across were personal growth, confidence and self-motivation, giving an opportunity to succeed, a great education offered by wonderful, caring professors and staff who truly believe in their students, and then my favorite, best decision of my life to come to Butler. The experiences that were made possible in part by former students who took pride in their education and felt a responsibility to give back to their alma mater. Now, when I'm saying giving back to my alma mater, don't automatically assume I'm talking financial. I know this is not the time to be asking that question. But I believe the primary way we give back to our alma mater is in the manner in which we conduct our personal and professional lives. We have with us today a 1959 alum of the college, Joe Allegretti and his wife Annette. Joe, if you could please stand and acknowledge our graduates. Now, Joe served as President and Chief Operating Officer for Laser Pharmaceutical. He was also the corporate treasurer and secretary for Riberty Drug. Now, to say he is successful would certainly be a true statement, but there's much more that defines his success than these two roles. He was also president of the Little League organizations for his children. He was president of his kids' school board. He was a member of his parish council, and then president of the foundation that supported his children's high school. He started giving back in areas that were very near and dear to his heart. That was his family and the activities that supported their education. Later on, he served as chair of the board of directors for the Crown Point Community Foundation. He served on boards for the Franciscan Homes and Community Services, the Respite Care Services for Handicap, and he was also part of the Foundation for Cerebral Palsy of Northwest Indiana. As you can see, he also gave back to his community, where his family lived, making it a better place for all who lived there. In recognition of his work, he had received the Bowl of Hygeia Award, which is a statewide pharmacy award recognizing a single individual who possesses outstanding records of civic leadership for their communities. He was also recognized as a Butler Achievement Award. He now provides ongoing support for scholarships to students from Northwest Indiana attending Butler University, making it possible for them to have the same experience that you had and that he had attending Butler. At our reception, I hope you get a chance to introduce yourself to Mr. Allegretti. You will find a very humble and a very generous man who has made a difference in the lives of many people. So for my parting words, my hope for you is that each of you give back to your alma mater by working for the good of others. As you do so, I think you'll find that your patients in your community you serve will be healthier, the status of the profession will rise, and your personal and professional life will be much more fulfilling and meaningful. Your alma mater does not ask for more, and we as alumni should not give anything less. So on behalf of the faculty, the staff of the college, our best wishes to all of you as you begin the next phase of your life. We couldn't be any more proud of you. So one more announcement. We had this great party all planned for outside, and you know what happened there. So once our platform party exits the stage, I would like to invite all of you to join us in the reception area on multiple levels of Clues Halls immediately following the procession. Thank you again for your attendance.